Everyone loves a queue in the Olympic City, it's a matter of speaking. But yeah, people do. People do queue as they are doing here to enter the pavilion of Coca-Cola, the oldest Olympic sponsor, top sponsor, which is the global partner of the Olympic movement, of the Olympic Games, the partners that contribute the most financially, together with sponsors like Visa, Samsung, and so many others. So we have the Olympic Boulevard in Milan, the Olympic City, obviously Cortina, and in the mountains there are other spaces, but Milan has been the hub for this, for the off-site, non-sporting activities, the street. The Olympic Boulevard finishes over there in the Arco della Pace, where you have the amazing cauldron that every night during the Olympic and Paralympic Games does a little show on the hour between 5 and 11 at night. And here we have the Olympic Village, or the Olympic fan zone, where spectators can have entertainment with little spaces from makeup to hands-on activities with Visa and other sponsors. Castello Sforzesco is over there, and other sponsors, including Alibaba, have done a little film about that. Get people to engage with new technologies, with artificial intelligence, etc., etc. And Coca-Cola always does kind of fun experience. In this case, is a peak. They call it the Coca-Cola peak. Now, for me, as the Cultural Olympiad expert, I have been doing this for 27 years. What always amazes me is why in the official map and the official designation for zones within the Olympic Boulevard, so little space is done for the amazing cultural and artistic activations that the Olympic City has to offer. So within the Olympic Boulevard we have five spaces, including Casa Italia, that has an amazing exhibition inspired by the notion of the muses. We also have an exhibition on 3,000 years of Olympic heritage, Olympic stories. We have the metro station. I have also done a little film about that, that showcases statistics about winter sports, just fun things that have a bit of an edge, an artistic and cultural edge. But it's only 5 of those, as opposed to the 15 sponsor activations, 10 national houses, 6 stores, Olympic stores, which are the ones gathering the biggest queues. Why is that? Why is it so hard to present exhibitions and artistic interventions as something that is fun, entertainment for the fans? That is the big question. Why do we assume that no one will queue for those things? They're happy to be here for hours, waiting to enter the peak of Coca-Cola, but they would not do that in order to see amazing world-class art, such as the Kiefer exhibition at the Palazzo Reale. That is a real highlight in Milano this year. Olympic design exhibitions, just wonderful artifacts, objects created by Italian designers for the last 100 years that have defined sport. The amazing collection of photographs as well from Cortina d'Ampezzo in 1956, another wonderful thing that is not part of the story of Olympic Boulevard. Why is that? It's a really interesting question. It's something I have debated forever. And again, it has to do with this need for the Olympic City to be light touch, to be easygoing. And maybe it has to do with imagination. We need even more imagination in the museums, in the art, in the theatre sector, to connect with these communities, these fans that are so keen to be part of the Olympic experience. They really want to get a piece of the action. So it's work is still to be done. I have been doing it since Sydney, since 1999 and 2000. I will not give up. Milano is impressive what they're putting out there, and I hope that many of these Olympic and Paralympic fans will get lost a bit in the city and will discover things beyond the official Olympic Boulevard, because there is quite a lot to see. Sponsor activations, great, why not? But get lost in some of the museums, in the galleries and the theaters, because they have amazing things on display.